But have you ever heard the saying, "Don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs"? It's a phrase we use all the time, but do you know the story behind it? It's a fascinating tale about a humble farmer, his wife, and a very, very special goose. Let's dive into this classic fable and uncover the powerful lesson it holds. Once upon a time, nestled in a small, quiet village, lived a farmer and his wife. They were simple, hard-working people living a modest life. They didn't have much, but they were content. Their small farm had a few chickens, a cow, and one rather ordinary-looking goose, or so they thought. One morning, the farmer went to the coop to collect eggs just like any other day. But as he reached into the goose's nest, he felt something unusually heavy and smooth. He pulled it out, and his eyes widened in disbelief. It wasn't an ordinary egg. It was an egg of pure solid gold, shining brilliantly in the morning sun. He couldn't believe his luck. He rushed back to the house, shouting for his wife. Look what the goose laid." His wife was just as astonished. They carefully examined the egg, tapping it, weighing it in their hands. It was real. It was pure gold. Overjoyed, they took the golden egg to the market and sold it for a handsome price. That day they bought the finest foods, new clothes, and everything they had ever dreamed of. For the first time, they felt what it was like to be wealthy. The next morning, they hurried to the coop, their hearts pounding with anticipation, and there it was again. Another shining golden egg. And the day after that, another. Every single day, without fail, their special goose laid one perfect golden egg. Day by day, the farmer and his wife grew richer and richer. They bought a bigger house, more land, and hired servants. They became the wealthiest people in the entire region. Everyone in the village whispered about their incredible, mysterious fortune. They had everything they could possibly want, all thanks to their wonderful goose. But as their wealth grew, something else grew inside them: greed. They started to become impatient. "One egg a day is too slow," the farmer grumbled one evening. Think about it. If this goose can lay a golden egg every day, its insides must be filled with a huge lump of gold. Imagine all the treasure we could have right now. His wife, her eyes gleaming with the same greedy thought, agreed. "You're right. Why wait? If we get all the gold at once, we'll be the richest people in the world instantly. We'll never have to worry about money again." The idea consumed them. The thought of an instant, massive fortune was too tempting to resist. But they forgot all about the goose that had given them so much. They only saw the treasure they believed was hidden inside. So, driven by their insatiable greed, they made a terrible, foolish decision. That very night, they took the goose and, without a second thought, cut it open, expecting to find a mountain of gold. But as they looked inside, their hearts sank. There was no treasure, there was no lump of gold. The goose was just like any other goose. It was made of flesh and bone, nothing more. In that moment of shocking silence, the terrible reality crashed down upon them. They had destroyed the very source of their wealth. The daily golden eggs were gone forever. The goose that had laid them was gone forever. The farmer and his wife stood there, filled with a deep and bitter regret. They had been rich, but their greed had blinded them. In their haste to get more, they had lost everything. They were left with nothing but the memory of their foolishness and the empty coop where their magical goose once lived. And that is the powerful moral of the story. Greed can destroy the good things you already have. It is a timeless reminder to appreciate the steady blessings in our lives, rather than risking them for the tempting illusion of getting everything all at once. True wealth isn't just about having more. It's about being grateful for what you have. What do you think about this story? Have you ever seen a similar situation play out in real life? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fables and life lessons. See you in the next video.